talk is going to be about what it's like to live with a host family. All the questions you guys are wondering.
I got lots of questions. I'm not going to be able to answer all of them in this video.
I got 5. I'm just kidding. I asked this on my personal Instagram and I got 5 responses and only one of them was from me. I don't know how to make this focus. Okay. I was just testing it out. I'm just gonna start by talking about how I felt about living with a host family before I came here. So, I wasn't really that worried, but I was worried about 2 things. So the first one was living with a family who doesn't speak English at all. I was like, I'm not really that confident in my Spanish skills. I don't know how to say some probably important things, but that worked out. And then the other thing I was worried about was food a little bit, just because, like, so before we came, we filled out a form, sort of like if you're like filling out a form for a roommate in college or something. It's like, what are your preferences and all that stuff, and part of it was like dietary restrictions or like needs. So obviously I listed vegan there. So I knew that my family was going to be like accommodating for veganism, so I wasn't worried about that. But like, I really love cooking, making my own food, and like, I don't know, I find it really relaxing. And B, I like to eat pretty healthy and pretty like basic food, but neither of those things ended up being a problem. But right when I got here, like immediately when I walked in the door, my host mom's saying something to me. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. So that was hard at first. Some people I can understand really well, some people I can't. It really depends on like how fast they speak and how like interlaced their words are. It's definitely gotten a lot better. Before I got here, all I knew, we got like this little email with limited information about the family, but it had like a picture of them and they looked so cute, so I was just really excited, honestly. And yeah, right when we got there, like, we were just told some like simple rules that of the house, like reasonable stuff. She's not an overly involved parent. Like, my mom at home isn't like that, and my mom here isn't like that, so that's good. One thing that stinks is we're not allowed to use the kitchen, and that's kind of like a program rule, so it's not really her thing, but that kind of sucks because I really miss cooking. But that's okay. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so where was I? Oh my gosh, so many more questions than before. Thanks, guys. Okay, so yeah, I forget where I left off, but yeah, immediately I felt like really welcomed into the family, especially when my little sister got really into yoga, because I would be doing it all the time, like out in the, she would like join me, and then I've done it with like the whole family a lot of times. I'll like lead them through, even though I don't know what I'm doing. And it's really fun. So there's lots of family over all the time. It's like the culture to be very close to your extended family, which I really like. So a lot of times in the morning, like pretty much every day, my abuela will be over. She like helps with stuff around the house, or my host mom's brothers come over all the time, and they're really cool. So yeah, I guess we'll move on to the questions now before my camera dies again. I'll start with Will's questions because you texted them to me. Love you. What's their opinion on the US? Well, Sam was just telling me the other night that she likes how everyone's like really work driven and spends a lot of time like studying and working and stuff, but I feel like that's something I don't like about the US. Like, here it's much more relaxed. I guess it's like good to find a balance, but how old are the kids? 9 and 14, and I love them. What's your favorite meal? Oh, well, I really like when my host mom makes pancakes, but as far as dinner goes, sometimes she makes this like lentil sort of dish. It's just got a lot of like spices and stuff, and like avocado and plantains, and it's so good. Honestly, everything she makes is good. It's always like rice, some form of beans, and like vegetables, and it's always like seasoned differently. It's just always so good. Okay, now we're gonna go to Instagram. Let's see what we have here. I like asked it on my personal. Oh my god, I have a lot of questions. Thank you. Sierra, did you feel completely welcomed into the family, or was it awkward at first? I mean, like, I felt totally welcomed. It doesn't feel like totally comfortable at first, obviously, because you're like kind of living in someone else's home, but they really made me feel like very welcomed and wanted me to feel really at home here. I'm so lucky with my family, honestly. They're just the best. Do they make you food? Yes, breakfast and dinner. Did you know anything about the family before going? No, I got that sheet with a picture of them, their names, their ages, where they live. I think that was it. Sorry, the last one was from Leah. The leaf. Is it awkward at first living with a bunch of people you've never met before? I wouldn't say awkward. I mean, kinda, yeah, I guess. but it got comfortable really quickly because they're very like just open, just want you to be comfortable, want you to say what you're thinking and be comfortable. So I felt at home really quickly, basically. Julia, what's it like to be a new member in an established living space? It's like kind of nerve-wracking because I just want to make sure that I don't like do anything that doesn't like respect the rules and stuff. But the rules were pretty basic, like, you know, don't talk loudly in your room after 10 or something, like just polite things to do. Noah, how long does the awkwardness of learning a new family routine take to get used to? Like a week, I would say. Maybe even less. Natalie, is it hard being vegan with your host fam, or did they like making vegan food for you? It's honestly been really easy, because like they knew I was vegan before coming, and Costa Rican cuisine is pretty much vegan anyway. Like the typical plate is called a casado, and it's rice, beans, some type of salad maybe, sometimes avocado, plantains, vegetables. The fruit and produce in general that's local here is really, really cheap and so delicious. And there's so many vegan restaurants in San Jose. Like my friend and I have been going to one each week, and they're so good, and the people there are always just so sweet. But yeah, that's all the questions I got. But thanks for watching. Thanks for your questions if you left them. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Come here, baby.